Thank you for the 14 long months of subscribing bird_73.
Yo, hold up. Let me get it switched up. Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome on in. It's story time with Mia. Who wants a story? I'm gonna tell you all a story. But who wants to see a story? Come on. I need to see it. I need to see that y'all want to hear this. Cause how the hell I got this run is definitely a story worth telling. Also, I'm sorry, my camera's all fucky. I just fixed a bunch of shit with my setup, so I'm not used to this yet. Welcome in, Brad. Welcome in, Rose. Welcome in, Lilac. Welcome in, Lurkers, whoever's hiding. Yeah, so... Oh, yeah, we're hyping this up. Let's go. We're gonna need to hype this one up, because, it's a story time, y'all. It's story time. So, I'm just minding my own business, sitting on the couch. I just finished, getting Kat to help me out with a couple things. I figured out, oh, well, I guess if I go in and I just, like... take the learn sets from the tracker, right? And like copy paste in with some modification. We had to modify it to make it work. And when I say modify it, I mean we like cut off bits of the line so that the two lines matched, right? So I just start copy pasting in the lines. I'm sitting there at 10 o'clock at night and I look over, I tell Kat, I'm like, I ain't going to bed till I play a little bit of this game, right? Because there ain't no way like I'm going to put in all this work and not get the chance to do it. Now, to be clear, this patch is not released. This patch will not be released until we are satisfied with it. I want to make sure that's clear. But we are working on it actively, so it should get handled. Might be a little bit, but once this is released, I think y'all will enjoy this as much as I have. But anyway, not the point. So I'm just sitting there minding my own business. I'm stoned as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I was stoned as fuck. And suddenly, I see this really, really cool Porygon 2. Here is the really, really cool Porygon 2. So I'm just sitting there. I see this thing. It's got like 12 speed, 20 attack. I'm like... I look over to Kat. I'm like... Hey, Kat? You're going to want to see this. She's like... She didn't seem to understand at first. And I'm like, no, this has matched every Mon that I've ever had that has gone far. Here's the moves, by the way. Level 7, we learned Odor Sleuth. I did not take it. Clear Smog we did take because it was coverage. Vice Grip we took because that was stab. Shift Gear, obviously, you see on the moveset right now. That's setup. For anyone who doesn't know what Shift Gear does, by the way, welcome in, Amanda. For anyone who doesn't know what Shift Gear does, it increases speed by 2 stages and increases attack by 1 stage. So basically, it's Dragon Dance, but for more zoomy. Then we have Jump Kick, which I thought about taking rather, and I didn't take it against my better instincts. Yo, Autumn, welcome in. I didn't take it against my better instincts because I'm like, I don't really want to deal with recoil this run. Screech, Counter, I did not take. Curse, I didn't take. Avalanche, I considered. But when you look at Avalanche, it's actually got decreased priority. So it doesn't make sense to take Avalanche. But because of that, we are lacking a little bit in coverage. That's the one thing wrong with this Mon, is its coverage. But as you can see, the move count increases in this patch. That's because I've set all the moves to Heart Gold Soul Silver numbers, right? And that's because if we're going to have 500 some moves, then we should have more moves that we learn by level up. Which inherently might inflate numbers as far as wins go. I don't know if this is just a lucky break or not. That's what we're going to find out in time. But that's basically the story behind this. I was just sitting there. I see it. Seed 9. I pick it up, I take its surge, and now I'm here, so... You think it's funny that I've ducked when you're training, Duck? I think it's funny that I have a run, period, and that it happened, you know, as soon as I wasn't on stream, because of course it did. You know how irritating it is to get runs off stream, and then have to, like, turn around and tell y'all, hey, I got this run off stream? I always feel really awkward about it, but I don't think anyone's gonna care. I'm gonna play the fuck out of this today. Let me do something real quick, because this is not accurate. There we go. And this is just, again, this is just the test seed, really. So if we win on it, we win on it, and I will count it as a win, but I mean, here's the command, by the way. I wanted to make sure that I put the credit where it was due. FireRed actually helped me a lot, pointing me in the right direction. I actually had some help from Something Smart as well, although Something Smart kind of just pointed me in the direction of FireRed. That's still really helpful. That's still something I really needed. So, the other two things of note that I will be noting is I have the patch GB is specifically a Gen 4-5 patch. FireRed's patch adds the moves, right? So I was like, okay, what if I expanded this to add like more learn sets? I'm also eventually going to patch in the move relearner. I'm gonna have optional step items because I don't want them to like I don't want them to be mandatory. That doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel fair. But if you choose to play with step items enabled, you know, I also don't want to penalize you for that. But basically, I'm going to add, basically it's Heart Gold Soul Silver learn sets on these mons, which is why you see Facade, Wake Up, Slap, Attack Order on there. Something I'd like to do eventually is expand into abilities, but that might be harder than I can handle. I might see if I can get some help with that, but we'll deal with that down the road. Right now, this mon is here in the present day, and the only things that are changed from FireRed's patch is the move learn sets, and that means basically like for here's a good example. Porygon 2 actually only gets 8 moves in FireRed Leaf Green. In Heart Gold Soul Silver gets 12 moves. Because FireRed's patch adds over 100 moves, it made more sense to me for there to be more moves, which FireRed actually didn't even know you could do, so that's kind of cool. So basically, there are more moves, which inherently, in theory, should make it easier, right? But it also gives you more chances to get BS'd by the game. So, I don't know. We'll see. But honestly, I'm thrilled about this mon. I stopped right before the cave, as you'll see here. We're going to go into Rock Tunnel, and whatever happens, happens. So, you know, moves every level? No. Too many moves would cause problems. I honestly am worried about this patch, like the balancing with the moves added. It may eventually come to the point where I like look to redesign a couple elements to potentially make it so you have to beat the E4 twice. But I'm not 100% sure on that yet because honestly that is a lot to ask of somebody. There's definitely a lot to think about with this, but this as it stands, you know, we're going to try and get this as far as we can get it. I don't know that it wins. To be honest with you, I've gotten burned way too much to just assume. But let's begin, shall we? Hopefully that gave you enough information about what was going on. If it didn't, obviously let me know. If you have questions, I could certainly answer them. Obviously, like I said, this patch has not been released yet. That's because we're actively working on it. We want to make sure that we do it in a way to where, like, basically we don't want to, we don't want to take credit for others' work, right? So we want to basically have our patch separate. Yo, thank you for the run, Bless. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm super hyped about this, y'all. Also, at some point during this stream, I will be getting a package with my 4th monitor, which I will be hooking up live on stream. I don't really know why. So I have this piece for my monitor stand that I need to screw in. I don't know if you could, yeah, you can see that. So thank you for the run, Bless Amanda. I appreciate it. So basically, once we are able to, okay, I didn't like that. That's good to know. Basically, once that monitor's here, though, my setup's going to be complete. I'm going to have 4 monitors for if I decide to do stormcasting, stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff that I'm very excited about that I'm going to be trying to implement in the coming months. So y'all got that to look forward to. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday, question mark. I think it's Tuesday. I'm just, you know, I'm vibing, having a good time. Wait, where the fuck? Where am I? Oh, this dude. Yeah, this is the person. See, this is like one of those weird spots. You have to deal with Fortress somehow. Like, we really need another move. Like, that is another kind of issue with here. Is like, if we had one more move, I would be cruising. Attack Order, by the way, is busted because it's non-contact. And a non-contact bug move that does 90 damage is insane. Rose, thank you for the run blessing. I didn't see that till now because, you know, I'm laser focused right now. I'm not trying to fuck this up. This is an opportunity, and I'm going to make sure that I make the most of it today. You know, I may not win. I may very well lose this, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna, like, lose it in a fashion that, you know, makes no sense. If I lose, it's gonna be because the game decides, fuck you. That's kind of where I'm at. Let's put a berry juice on here. I know I have a berry juice in here. By the way, biggest heal we have right now is a lemonade. We also have a fresh water. We do have an X attack, which is pretty nice. Couple elixirs. Do I have a citrus? No, I have 2 potions. That's what the other 2 heals are. Alright, we're gonna put a berry juice on to heal that 20, because I'm gonna try to full clear this area if I can, because full clearing is fun. And I like full clearing. I don't know. That's just what I'm gonna do. Doesn't mean it's smart, but I'm going for it. Relicanth. Alright, we're gonna go attack order here. Beautiful. Just exactly what you want to see. Berry juice boosts me up a little bit. We're gonna facade here. Pelipper down. Next up is gonna be Swampert. We're gonna facade it, and it is down as well. Yo, Canis, welcome on in, and I'll go ahead and cheers. But yeah, I'm calling my edit of this patch New Generation because technically it is basically a new generation without the Pokemon, and that's what I aim for, right? That's what I want to do. Because I know there's a lot of people who, after Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Heart Gold, Soul Silver, are unable to play Black and White because of motion issues, right? Well, what we can do is we can make that something that people can do by making this patch. So I've got a lot of thought processes on this right now, but I'm very hyped. I hope y'all are hyped. Noctowl, give me a facade here. Beautiful. Yeah, this thing, honestly, I have full cleared everything so far, so I feel pretty good about that. We'll see if I can full clear Rock Tunnel. Full clear or die, damn it. I say that, but I really don't want to die, let's be real. I would be extremely sad if I died. But I'm going to pay 100% attention from this point so I can make sure I don't die. And obviously, I'll show you the log and everything after the seed, regardless of if I win or lose, because I want y'all to make sure that, like, I don't want anyone to ever think that I would cheat, because to be honest with you, like, I'm not stupid enough to cheat. This community does not fuck with that. And for good reason, because cheaters are bad. Okay, that's good to know. So Relicanth is going to have some defense eventually. Give me a wake-up slap on this. Miltank's down. Oh, also, we have Facade. So if I run into contact abilities, if I run into the Buzzsaw that is contact abilities, ooh, that's huge. We needed that so badly. If I run into the Buzzsaw that is contact items, like, okay. Or not contact items, contact moves. Oh, or not contact abilities, that's the fucking word. If we get flame-bodied, oh no, are you going to get Facaded now? Yes, you are. You know, one of those deals. Kyogre. I haven't had any issues with Kyogre. Okay, that, I didn't like that.
That is one huge item. Love to see it.
Yo, thank you for the redeem. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it, Lilac. Let's see. I forgot to do the thingy that I usually do. Here. There you go. I'm goated. There it goes. Alright, now I'm going to use a maneuver that I call, let's heal on a wild Pokemon so I don't fucking die. Let me just go ahead and, real quick pop this fresh water. Bruh. Bruh. Okay, no Whiscash. We're not healing on Whiscash. Ever. Okay. Kaizo! Son of a bitch. That was completely unnecessary by the game. Like, damn, man. This is going to be a 2-hit. Thankfully, that's Razor Wind. This is the first time all seed that I've had literally any issues. So, Did not really want to run into an explosion bomb while I was trying to heal. Fucking Sandstream. Okay, I'm gonna shift gear once. Act drop. Okay. There we go. Grumpig. It's gonna take me for another... Yep. Attack order. Beautiful. Okay. Talo. Facade. 54 is not a move yet. Two more levels. Facade. Beautiful. Chimecho. Cool. Claydol. Fantastic. Alright, awesome. So... I'm gonna have to think here. Jolteon. Okay, I don't know shit about Jolteon. I really don't like healing on it. But, I don't know. My choices aren't great here. Skull Bash? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yo, thank you for the lurk, Rose. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Poison Tail. Hold on, that's 6 damage. This seems like a good time to Elixir. Okay. Facade. Want to make sure we get out alive, obviously. Slap. Beautiful. Hypno. We're going to attack order. Cool. Alright, that's better. See, if I were smart, I'd just bail at this point. I'd just get the fuck out. But I'm not. So I'm going to potion one more time just to make sure we're at max HP for what we need to do now. We don't have to do this, but I do want to do this for the extra experience. I don't want to be behind XP at all on this Mon. I want to be ahead. Because if I'm ahead, I feel better about it, you know? So, we're just going to take out these trainers. It's legal as long as we do not enter the city. Venomoth down. Venomoth down. It's a weird move, but you got to consider, like, I'm kind of starting to think that we might not be able to get out of Lavender Tower alive. And so, and by alive, I mean, like, we're not going to be able to clear out everything in Lavender Tower in one go if we're taking damage like this. So if that's how it happens, then we need this extra experience now so that we can end up in a good spot for when we get to Hideout. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Basically, this is the XP that's going to be the makeup, if that makes sense, for... I'm basically preparing in case we lose XP, if that makes sense. We're going to attack order this. I did have to elixir no matter what, too. The potions, I mean, they're 20 damage, or they're 20 health each. It's not a huge deal. And that, I did battle you. Yeah, that's the clear there. So, we have full cleared Rock Tunnel. Not in a pretty fashion, but we did it. Pride before the fall or whatever, but it was fun. We are healthy. I'm just going to go ahead and start repelling. And we are going to try and fucking destroy this rival. We do get a move next level. I'm not really worried about it at this point. Like, if this is what we have to work with, this is what we have to work with. This is what I would consider a boss level. I'm going to go 1 shift gear here. Sandstorm. Alright, I'm going to kill then. I think 1 shift gear, because it would basically bring our attack to like 306, should probably be enough for most of the Mons. Might be a couple that it's not enough for. But, you know, we can tackle that bridge when we come to it. Poison Point. Oh boy. See what I mean? I just had a feeling. Like, that prize sounds fucking suspicious given this started off stream, but at the end of the day, I know my luck. I know my luck better than most anyone. Unfortunately, Poison Point does exist, so... that antidote is the only thing that has allowed me to get out of there and be able to defeat a couple more trainers. I don't know how many I'm going to be able to get out of this, but we're going to try. Cacturn down. Fantastic. A lot of these trainers have 1 Mon, which is super nice in this case. So, you know, we're gonna try and make it work. Sceptile down. Sceptile, I'm going to have to start relying on the non-contact attack order a lot more, I think, because it feels like if I'm not careful, I'm just going to end up, like, causing issues for myself. And Light Screen's not a move we're learning. There ain't no reason at all whatsoever that we would ever take light screen there. Alright, Starmie's up. We're gonna attack order. Yo, Blue Nexa, welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna attack order here because, again, I'm not trying to make contact. I've seen way too many movies end like that. Facade. Beautiful. Tentacruel down. And we continue. Dragon Fang. Revive. Items suck, but whatever. It be like that sometimes. How's this different from Gen 4 or 5's physical special split? Good question, Blue Nexa. Do you see down over here, below where it says heals 100%, where it says moves 10 out of 12? We basically add moves. And the reason for that is because we have 500 moves in the new patch that FireRed released, right? So it only makes sense that we would get more moves in addition to that. FireRed did not realize we could actually do that. We went in, found a way to make it happen. So that's why it's there. There are a couple other things I do plan to add eventually, like access to the relearner, as well as potentially adding abilities from Gen 4 and 5, but that's still ways down. Basically, though, nitty-gritty is we have more moves. That's that's the biggest change. And it's the biggest change because it's the most important change. Realistically, there are a lot of people who will probably play this on the basis of having more moves. People like moves. I mean, there's drama involved. It's great for streaming, you know? So, yeah, it's definitely something that's still a work in progress, so don't expect it to come out tomorrow or anything. But we are working on it actively, so it should be done sooner rather than later. Everstone, oh boy. But yeah, I accidentally, Blue Nexus, stumbled on this run. Legitimately, I don't know. I was just literally sitting there, blitzed. And I'm on seed 9, and I'm like, whoa, wait, look at this duck. Cat, look at this duck. And Cat's like, what the hell is this? I don't think she understood the magnitude of what I was seeing, right? But I've seen mons like this go so far, so many times. And, you know, if this is how I win again, honestly, at this point, I'll fucking take it. Oh no. Oh god. This is a problem. Whirlwind? What? Okay. Why? Am I dead? God damn it. Yeah, this is not good. Wow. I'm not even gonna pretend this doesn't suck. This... Wow. Wow. Well, I mean... It was fun. I had a good time. Probably play some more seeds of this. I mean, we're probably dead here, unfortunately, but... Sometimes it'd be like that. Fucking shed. What a fucking... it happens. Honestly, I'm having so much fun with this that I'm not even mad about it. Yeah, it's gone. Nothing I could do. Alright, let's vlog and see what happened. Yeah, so this is the Mon. Damn. Oh, dude. Not like this. It's all good. Tail slap? Okay. That's what that does. Good to know. We would have gotten unlearnable Ice Fang, which would have sucked. Okay, let's look here. Was this beatable? Yes and no so far. No, not yes or no. Yes so far, I should say. Agatha, that would have sucked. Nothing too great there. Lance, okay, let's see. I don't know. None of this was, terribly unbeatable so far. It just... What does the champion have? Just wasn't meant to be. All right, beautiful. I'm gonna change the title, and we're gonna. Oh, I just got a really wonderful experience with my homie Shedinja here. If it's not one thing, it's another, y'all. But that's okay. We'll figure it out next time. Not a big deal. I'm not done. Just, I'm dead here. Run it back. And we go attempt number 10. I'll show y'all how a seed starts here, because it'll be kind of cool to show y'all. Cool. Great. Attempt 10, here we go. Freshwater, beautiful. And then we're just gonna start over here, and we're gonna pick a ball. So obviously randomly chosen ball is right. Grumpig, Regirock, Execute. So we'll take the Execute. You see here, Execute is 11 moves. Like, the moves are so nice to have. Like, the problem is, they can't stop you from Shed, and also give Shed more moves that it can kill you with, so I didn't really calculate that part out very well. Not that it matters, because at the end of the day, you know, I don't want this to be easy. But, you know, it exists. Oh, Kat's gonna laugh at me so hard. She kept telling me, Mia, you're not gonna win. No, I'm gonna win. Mia, you're not gonna win. I'm gonna do it, Kat! I'm gonna find a way! Mia, you're not gonna win. Is this easier than regular Kaizo? I think it's easier to get on a run. I'm not sure it's easier 100%. I'm not sure, GB, because I've tested... This is seed number 11 at this point. I'll let you know how I feel about it in like, eventual, like, after the fact, because I want to make sure that I've beaten the game before I speak on that. However, I will say that you have more moves to choose from. You get more moves that you generally can apply, but you gotta remember too, most of those moves are damaging. Your opponents are also gonna have more moves from that move pool. So that's why I'm not 100% sure yet. I think there's definitely stuff that still needs to be determined. And if it turns out that it's too easy, you know, there may be minor rule changes that I like look into potentially for this specifically. Because obviously I don't want it to be too easy. Nobody wants it to be too easy. It's not the point. It's just trying something different, trying something new, and trying to make it so that people can play Pokemon past Gen 4 if, for instance, they are... Like, there's some people who are unable to play Gen 5 because of the motions, right? The animations. So that's kind of part of the point of this. There's a few different things going on. But, unfortunately, I'm going to get laughed at by Kat here in a sec, so that's going to be fun. Let me see here. I just sent her a message. Shed. Just Shed. Antidote. Let's see. But yeah, I also think too, like, the item pool, you know, the item pool didn't change. It's not like there are more items to choose from. So, I mean, that part's not going to get any easier. I think there's definitely stuff that is going to be easier. I think my theory is that it's going to be harder to get on a run, easier to take that run to, like, mid-game, and then harder after that, like at endgame. Because again, you're going to have to dodge so much shit that it makes sense that it would be that way. But I do think the portion from like Brock to Surge is going to be easier. So I think there's definitely going to be a few different things that we're going to find out about this. But y'all are going to get to watch most of it. There are tests that I will be doing off stream. But for the most part, I'm going to do most of my testing from here on stream. Because honestly, I'm very excited about this. So, without smart AI, the moves the trainers learn is all still random. That is true. That is absolutely correct. Eventually, I would like to incorporate smart AI into this, because I'm a big believer smart AI should have just been in the damn game to begin with. You know? Like, I think smart AI is good for the game. I think that where I differ on Super from most people is I don't like the pivot, right? I like to be attached to my mons. That's the only reason I'm not doing Super. Straight up. And I'll tell you that legitimately because that's the truth, right? I think that a lot of Super is cool. Hard part will be gaining knowledge throughout the run. Oh yeah, I absolutely also agree with that. But, you know, that's going to be... We're just going to have to see kind of how this goes too. Because, yeah, obviously there are no guarantees with a thing like this, right? Yeah, you might get more moves. More moves can only take you so far, and there are still 500 to choose from. Now, yes, most of the moves that Gen 4 added are damaging moves. I do admit that is a thing, because I think it's important to be honest about that. Oh my god. Can you, like, not substitute, bro? Okay, you know what? I'll just do that. That should have been 4x. What the fuck is your spadef, bro? Well, we're out. I'm marking that. Something's up there. Acupressure. Oh, boy. Is it bad that part of me wants to run this even though it's going to be complete and utter garbage? I'm so fucking tempted, honestly. Oh yeah, no, actually, GB, I just thought about what you said a little more, and you're actually right. Gaining knowledge is gonna suck ass. Let's go. Let's make it harder. I love that. Honestly, too, you know, it's kind of nice to learn moves after level 60. Honestly, like, because a lot of the time you get to level 60 and then, oh, moves don't exist anymore. Comet Punch. That Umbreon's just an asshole. But yeah, I think there's definitely a couple different things. I don't think this is just as cut and dry as, yes, it's going to be easier, or no, it's not. If it's easier, like, Natdex is easier. So, whatever. If it's harder, great. I want it to be harder. You know, at the end of the day, and it's kind of like with Pi and Super, right? Pi tells nobody necessarily that they have to play Super, but makes it available so that they can. I kind of like that perspective. I like that thought process. And that's kind of how I'm going to look at it, too. But I do think that eventually, if this is done right, too, or not if this is done right, but trying to figure out how to put this, there is a good chance that this ends up being played a lot. Natdex is easier. Yeah, a lot of people think Natdex is easier. Seriously. Acupressure. Now, I don't know, because I've never played it all the way. I should. I want to beat Natdex, but, you know, this is my baby. This is my project. This is what I've wanted to build. This is actually what I've been trying to build with the help of Zombie Punk for a long time. But I was able to figure out how to do some of it by just looking at code that other people did and, you know, understanding how they did it and kind of going from there. So, oh, this is just insult to injury. This is just rude of the game. Bruh, give me another duck. Come on. Like, come on. Can I have my old one back? This one's gonna suck. I knew this one was gonna suck. Actually, wait. Does this suck? It kind of sucks. It's not terrible. Defenses suck. Let's see if there's anything better. Electrode. Peepo Boom. Plus, the other thing that I really love about this patch is that a lot of Johto mons, as I'm sure a lot of you know, get absolutely shafted in FireRed. Feraligatr gets 7 moves in vanilla FireRed. In this patch, I'm pretty sure it gets 14. That matters. Like, it makes a lot more mons runnable, and to me that's important. I want there to be more variety. I don't want there to just be 1 or 2 mons that are scary. I want them all to be fucking scary. Also, you'll notice the tracker is also updated. That's something that I was able to do by looking at the code, comparing it side by side between Champred and Zach's code, making a converter so that I can make it so that the tracker worked that way, like to update the moves and the levels in which they learn the moves. It's definitely something, though, that I'm eventually going to want to get in the form of an extension. And by I mean my fiance, my awesome coding, great, super amazing fiance, who literally has, like, I'm telling y'all, she has made this happen more than anyone. Yeah, I can look at some code and see some differences, but she's the one who made a lot of this possible. So, you know, she's been working her fingers off to try and help me out with this, and it means a lot to me that she's helped me with this. So when you get the chance, if you want to thank her in the Discord, that'd be cool, because, like, she deserves it. She has fucking worked her ass off for this. And I'm super thrilled about it because, you know, it's everything I've wanted to see, right? But it's something that a lot of y'all are going to profit from, benefit from, etc. And that's super cool to me. You know, I want to build projects that the community can get around, can like work together and enjoy together, if that makes sense. To me, I think the value of the Kaizo community isn't whether or not we beat fucking Kaizo. It's whether or not we're all working together as a community to produce beautiful things. But the things too that I have figured out, honestly, any ROM that exists that somebody has made a specific way, you could theoretically, if it contains a randomizer, set up any ROM hack with a randomizer the same way I set this up. So honestly, we are on the verge of potentially breaking into uncharted territory with stuff like this. Honestly, the things that are possible now, potentially, if we get around to it, and obviously I'm gonna make sure Kat's taking care of herself first. That's like number one. That's the most important thing. But the things that are possible with the way this is, honestly, we could be looking at a lot of different stuff. But yeah, that's the kind of summary of what's going on with this. It's definitely something that's still in progress, but I'm glad to see that a lot of y'all are coming in and hanging out still, you know. It's super cool. It honestly motivates me to keep doing stuff like this if people are here, so, you know, I'm going to try and learn some basic coding so I can start doing a lot of it by myself, because I don't want Kat to have to, like, do it all the time. I want to be able to, you know, make stuff like this on my own. But in the meantime, you know, Kat will help me out with a bunch of stuff as long as, like, you know, we're able to. So that's a thing. And yeah, if there's anything specific, like you have any ideas for with this, you can definitely let me know in the Discord. That's what I would recommend doing. I'll probably make a channel to post suggestions for it. But I'll also like make some notes as to what I'm kind of thinking about adding, because to me, like, that's super important. That is basically, I'm one of those people. I want to make sure y'all know what's going on. That's always been the way that I am. The more y'all know, the better off we all are. Okay, well this is gonna die, but we'll send it, because I have no more choices. Man. Kat also is supposed to post a picture of my downloads folder to make fun of me. So, look for that in the coming days. I was not thrilled when she said that. I was like, please don't. But, in all seriousness, I kind of deserve it for the way that I, like, keep my stuff. My downloads folder is packed, y'all. Alright, well, this thing's still alive, so there's that. But yeah, I guess the important takeaway, too, something to keep in mind, y'all, is that, like, there's definitely a lot of stuff we can theoretically do, but we want to make sure that it's still FireRed at the end of the day. That's the other point of this patch. Like, I don't want to add a bunch of mons. You think you do the same thing? I'm fucking sure you do, Accrue. I'm near certain you do. And you know what? That's a valid way to do it. Look, if I fucking spaghetti things together, I'm not going to feel bad about it. You know, as long as things are working and I give the credit where it's due. Those are like the two most important things to me. I want to make sure that if I borrow something, that I'm giving the credit to the individual who deserves it. Because to me, that's a mega important thing. I actually went and got ChampRed's permission in order to utilize some of this, as far as like the code for the patch, because I understand that it's building on top of that patch, and I don't want ChampRed to feel like, yo, Mia just kind of stole my work, because that's not how I am. That's not the person I am. I've talked about how, like, I paint cars for NR 2003, or rather, I used to paint cars for NR 2003. And in that community, there's a huge problem with people just lifting stuff and just being like, yo, you know, I'm just gonna fucking take this and you just gotta deal with it. I'm not that person. That's not cool to me, you know? So, I'm just gonna real quick check something. It looks like one of my packages is out for delivery. Is the other one, though? Yes, great. My monitor should be here soon. Which is great, because, yeah, having my 4th monitor up is going to be awesome. Yeah, we're going to have 4 monitors, by the way, from now on. So, yeah, it's going to be awesome. I'm super hyped about it, because I've never had 4 monitors before. But I can finally do it, and it's partially thanks to y'all, you know, that I can upgrade my streaming setup. With all the stuff that y'all have done to help me out, you know? That way I can get a couple things upgraded, and that will help with streaming quality in theory, you know? Because then I'll have 4 different windows. I could probably stream NR 2003 now, which is the NASCAR game that I talked about that I painted cars for. I could probably do that because a lot of the time, one of the main issues with it is that if you click off of it, it won't show that it's running. Like, it'll just show up as a frozen frame. I eventually want to make, you know, mods for that too, to try and make that stuff easier, but that's a ways out. This is not. This is the here and now. So, honestly, this Mon is solid but unspectacular. I kind of expected to get nuked by the Latios, but then it didn't happen. Okay, see, I'm getting really lucky with the resistances I have. I'm noticing, like, the moves that are getting used against me are fucking disgusting moves. Just kind of doesn't matter if they're not super effective here. But if I get hit by, like, Psychic or something, Extra Sensory, I'm trying to think of what Ice Beam would hurt, probably. These are the things that could stop this Mon. Also, maybe this. This is kind of not ideal. Yep. Oh yeah, Shadow Ball. Lower SPDF. Yeah, that's great. Alright, I guess I have Potion here. Flare Blitz! Yo! This is the first time I've seen that. Let's go. I'm super excited to just see new stuff, too. Like, I really like this. This is like my baby, if that makes sense. My pet project. Doesn't mean it's gonna necessarily be the most, like, official thing in the world. Obviously, like, I'm not the person who makes those decisions. But I'm gonna tell you all straight up, this is fun. Like, I'm having a fucking blast with this. And usually, I'm the one raging at everything, right? So that's gotta be a good sign. I think we probably go down to Rival, depending on what we're looking at for the Rival. If not the Rival, it'll definitely be Brock, because this Mon is not good. But that's okay. Yo, that's a funny number. Welcome in, Anton. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Kat's my rival. Oh yeah, I made Kat my rival because she was a butthead to me last night. It was great. Yes, in the same breath, I will tell you she was being a butthead. She was being a butthead, and she knows she was being a butthead too. Eruption, let's go. Okay, great. I guess we're going to Brock. This Mon doesn't make it past Brock, and I'm not just saying that to quell concerns about whether this is too easy. I'm saying that because this Mon does not make it past. Like, look at this thing. This thing is terrible. There's no world in which this beats Brock, right? Like, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I think it's, you know, it's kind of a miracle we're still alive here. We do get a move at 23, so that's kind of cool, but I'm just bummed that that run got, you know, borked by a Shed, because of course it is. You know, of course Shed would show up, because, like, I forgot about Shed. I was like, yo, I think I'm home free here, and then I see Shed, and I'm like, oh. Well, that was fun. I would do a Brock prediction ordinarily. I don't think, though, that there's any point. I think this Mon dies, and I think we all know it dies, and I want to, like, save time for better runs. So I'm just going to kind of go in there, and we're just going to see if I can go in guns blazing. And look, if I win with this, I'm going to be kind of, like, very confused. So what's our good friend here going to do? Ow! Okay, Aurora Beam. Pidgeot. This is Aurora Beam. Bug Bite's kind of nice, honestly. Alright, that's covered. And then it's Brocken time. We have Wobbuffet first. I'm going to Aurora Beam this, just see how much it does. This outspeeds. High SPDF. Okay, I'm going to Eruption here. Shit. Psywave hurts. Aurora Beam? Ow! I have one heal. It's a Berry Juice. There's literally no point. And we're dead. It'd be like that sometimes. Oh, man. Poison Jab would have been super nice. Inferno, if you don't know what this is Fire Zap Cannon. So kind of keep that in mind. But yeah, that's a seed. Next seed. Honestly, I'm super hyped about this, though. This is something that I didn't honestly think this was possible. Again, it's thanks to Kat that I'm even able to do this. So if y'all haven't, go ahead and thank her in the Discord, because like she deserves it. She busts her ass every day to make sure that we can afford to live and so that I can afford to not get a better job. And she's been feeling shitty today. Like she's been dealing with some medical stuff. So I think it would make her a day if we were able to say something and kind of cheer her up a little bit. So if y'all want to do that, go for it. Absolutely. By all means. Oh, great. We get a Feebas. Woo! Powder Snow. Let's go. Oh, nope. Next seed. Not today! By the way, what I would recommend for this is save state right when it says your name after you name the rival. If you save state right after you say your rival's name, it basically says Mia in my case, or let's say Anton or Lilac. Basically, it will say that. But basically how I do this is I go config, hotkeys, and I don't think y'all can actually see that. So let me show you my screen here. Properties. Let's make it that. Yeah. Okay, now you can see it. So I go, let me show you again how I do it. I go tools, or not tools, config, hotkeys. I go to save states. I go down to load state. And I actually set it to this little button on my Switch controller here. You can obviously set it to whatever you want. But like, I set it to that so that I could just load the state after, we die. So that's how I'm handling it. It basically makes it a little easier. So yeah, that's a little tutorial on what I'm doing to make the seeds faster. Obviously, like, y'all can kind of do it however you want to, but I figured I would throw that out there because I know there was a question on how I got something to work on the last thing I did. So yeah, I'm very honestly excited about this though, y'all. Like, this is fucking cool. Honestly, it's kind of magic. Oh, great. Well, I mean, what am I gonna do? Poison Sting? Nope. Next seed. But yeah, so you soft reset, and then you hit the button you put the load quick save to, and just like that, you're in there. Alrighty. Slowking, Aggron, Tyro, give me the Slowking. Ugh, gross. So in a manner of speaking, is this easier? Depends on your perspective. Where you go, Swift? Acid Spray. Gross. Gross. It's like fucking... Oh my god, what is it? Homie just blast burned me. That was rude. Next seed. But, like, this is one of the few times that I've been able to, like, take an L in Kaizo and not give a shit. Because, like, this is just fun. Like, y'all will see what I mean. Even if it ends up being easier, it's not a bad thing to just have, like, a nice calm down game once in a while, right? But I don't think that's the case. I think this is going to be hard. I don't know if I'm going to go 9,000 seeds, but I think at least 1,000 on average. Fun runs? Woo! Absolutely, Anton. Absolutely. Well, that was cool. Next seed. Up to seed number 20. I hope y'all are enjoying this. I'm honestly, like, seriously, like, this is cool. This is just so cool. This is what I've been trying to create. Yeah, there are a couple things that I would like to change. Like, one of the things that I initially wanted that I don't have on this is, like, moves only to Gen 4. But I'm too damn lazy to, like, crop out all the Gen 5 moves, to be honest. Yo, Niedric, welcome in. It's good to see ya. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. I'm gonna go... What am I gonna do? This is actually terrible. Let's go Hurricane, I guess. Yo, Timmy, welcome in. Good to see ya. Welcome, welcome. The other thing that I'm going to say is this. With 4 monitors, I'm gonna be able to do a lot more stuff from here on out. Something I might actually do eventually is I might legitimately, like, do coverage of a weather outbreak if there's, like, a severe weather outbreak in somewhere that I feel comfortable with, like, covering, like an area that I'm comfortable with covering. So 4 monitors kind of makes it a lot more possible to do that for obvious reasons. Like, you need to have so many things up in order to be able to do coverage like that. Oh my god, Bolt Strike, that's so gross. You have a sword? Did you really not realize you had a sword? Why would I not give you a sword, Timmy? You're constantly in here, you're hanging out, you're helping out when you can. Like, why the fuck wouldn't I give you a sword? That kind of makes sense. Well, now you don't. Alright, give me Venusaur. Ugh. See, this Mon is, like, super close. By the way, I think the parameters as to what beats Kaizo in this patch are going to be different than what beats it in normal Kaizo. I actually think you're going to be able to get away with less. I've noticed in Heart Gold, generally you have to, like... What's the word I'm looking for here? You have to have, like, a perfect Mon. Split attackers are ass. It's like you're so close yet so far. Exactly. Exactly. I'm not sure how a split attacker is going to do in this patch. There's so many things. And I said it in the Discord, and I'll say it again. Like, I plan to run this patch for a while. Because I think this is so cool. Like, I really think this, if tested properly, and if we can get the rule set situated to where it's not too easy, not too hard, I think this could be something that gets popular in the community. Which obviously that's something that I'm thinking about at all times, because to me that's important, right? Let's see. All right, this Dugong, by the way, did you notice? Dugong goes from 7 moves to 16. Like, Dugong gets a massive buff in this game. This is Gen 4-5 moves on FireRed patch, but edited. And when I say edited, Timmy, let me just go ahead and show you the command I have for it. There you go. That'll probably explain it a little bit. It basically, though, what it does is it adds moves. Basically, it sets the moves to reflect Heart Gold, Soul Silver levels, which is super important. Would love to play this since you're used to Gen 7. Honestly, when I get this released, y'all will know. Like, I'll make sure that... First of all, my Discord's probably going to get first access to it, to be honest. Because, like, y'all are the ones that are supporting me. Y'all are the ones that have actively taken time to support me. So that's important. But it'll eventually be released to the public. Learn moves quantity is Gen 4, yes. And that's because I feel like if we moved it to Gen 5 move quantity, it's too much. But Gen 4 seems like that perfect spot where it's just right. I don't know how to explain that better than that. Basically think like the 3 Little Bears and Goldilocks and all that shit. Like think that. That's what I'm thinking. Shuckle learns 7 moves? No, Shuckle learns more than 7, doesn't it? I think it learns like... How many does Shuckle learn? That's a good fucking question. I never thought about that. Let me see here. Is it 5? Is it 7 in Heart Gold? Why do they hate Shuckle? What does Shuckle do? But either way, like, even with 7 moves, that is still a lot better than 5. 5 is disgusting to me, honestly. Oh. Why, man? We could have had greatness. We could have had greatness. More reason to win with the Shuckle. It's on your list of to-dos. Hey, listen, honestly, I'm all for it. You should honestly play however you want to and win with whatever Mon you feel comfortable with, even if it takes a while. Because honestly, who cares if it takes a while? Like, I honestly think it's super fucking cool to, like, take that time and learn. And honestly, part of what I love about Kaizo is that you never know what Mon's gonna win. I think that's part of why a lot of people love it, honestly. You don't fuck with the Shuckle? Absolutely right. Absolutely true and based, as it should be. But yeah, the possibilities that we have uncovered at this point are insane. Basically, any ROM hack, right, that has a randomizer built in theory, we might be able to get working with the tracker. But that is something we obviously won't be doing on our end, unless there's a specific one we want to do. That said, eventually we want to release some instructions on how to do stuff. We'll see kind of how it goes. But the impact that my fiance is going to make in this community especially, if things go the way that they have so far, we may finally be uncovering what the actual potential of this community is. Because I think there's a lot we can actually do now. We'll just have to see how it goes. Yeah, crowd controller working with the tracker. See, I'm gonna have to, like, have you teach me how to do that, just so I can have y'all, like, dunk on me while I'm trying to sit here and, like, mind my own business. By the way, I'm master balling this EV. Fuck it. The one you used for Kaizo? Gotcha. Yeah, we're absolutely doing the Moonstone here, so. Tyranitar! Yeah! I have a T-Tar! Oh my god, this thing is fucking cracked. That's a legal T-Tar. Wow. If it gets moves, this thing might be big. We'll find out. But hey, friends, look. While we will find out, there's only one way that you can find out. You're gonna have to stay tuned through the ad break! Because unfortunately, Jeff Bezos has said, oh, well, we have to run ads because otherwise, I don't know. Just we have to run ads. Just trust. We'll run this real quick. We'll come back shortly. You said crowd control uses BizHawks, basically run 2 scripts in the Lua console simultaneously. Oh, that makes sense. That's pretty cool, actually. I'm gonna have to have you send me some detailed instruction on that, because I would love to be able to do stuff like that, because that sounds hilarious. Friends, I'm gonna be right back. I need to take a step away. I need to stretch. I need to get up. We're gonna play some words on stream in the meantime. We'll be back in 3 minutes to see how this legal Tyranitar does. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And play words, honestly. Absolutely. That's why we're here. That's why it's, you know what I'm saying. Words are hard, okay? There we go. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get up and stretch real quick. Hey y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that. I am all stretched. Let me see. How can I help y'all? These words suck, y'all. FLAE? No. F-ed. What are these damn words? Fen? Fell. Oh my god. I feel dumb. Yo, great job, everyone. Looks like my package should be here shortly, so once that gets here, I'm going to be hooking up my 4th monitor. That's going to be cool. Hopefully I don't break anything in the process. In the meantime, we have a cool legal Tyranitar that probably won't go anywhere, but we could certainly try. I mean, hell, the only shot you're sure to miss the one you don't take. What was up here? Did I get this item? I did not. I've always wanted to run a Tyranitar, so hey, let's see. You know, maybe today's my lucky day. I mean, probably not, given that we got shedded, but maybe. Bullet Seed? Okay, I was wondering how much that would do. That's a 5-hit. Kind of want to make sure the Meteor Mash kills. There we go. It might have killed anyway, which I realized after I clicked Bullet Seed the first time and then accidentally clicked it a second time, because of course I did. Our next move, by the way, is level 10. Oh. 07 Legal Tyranitar, you were a very, very important piece of our lore. You will forever be enshrined in our hearts and minds. Next seed. Fucking rip, dude. Alright, run it back. Let's do it again. Energy Root, let's go. Woo! Alright. Magikarp, Breloom, Kingler, Kookie. Honestly, this Kingler would be fucking amazing if it didn't have 13 Spa. Honestly, it's almost worth running even as it is. And it's gone. Next seed. Getting out of the lab, by the way, might be harder in this, which is really, really funny if you think about it. Yeah, let's make lab harder. Fuck it, we never need to get out of the lab. Getting out of the lab is overrated, y'all. You gotta understand, it's Super Kaizo, okay? Super Kaizo had one thing right, and that's the lab. No, I actually really like the Smart AI too, to be fair. Alright, we're gonna get a Crush Grip on this. And, Metronome. Yeah, there we go. Out of the lab, let's go. Huge. Glalie actually doesn't really get buffed much in this patch, which is unfortunate. Just kind of, you know, still has your typical amount of moves. I think it gains 1 move or something. So, something that actually gets nerfed by this, honestly, is Octillery. Octillery gets kind of nerfed in Gen 4 if you look at it. Like, it no longer learns 3 moves at 22, and it only gets like 1 extra move. It's kind of nerfed a little bit because the average level of move just goes way up. Yo, Dugong, Mountain Dugong. I want Mountain Dugong. Give me Mountain Dugong. Mountain Dugong is what we need, okay? We need Mountain Dugong. It's the only way. It's the only way, y'all. It learns 16 moves. Dugong is actually kind of high value here. Now, my theory is that Mons with more moves are more likely to win in this patch. I think that's probably going to hold up. But I think that's the same way in normal FireRed. Like, Mr. Mime getting, what, 13, 14, 15 moves or some shit in vanilla FireRed? Mr. Mime should, in theory, win, if not for its 460 BST. And honestly, I think it's doable. I really do. Come on, Mountain Dugong. The other weird thing in this case is I'm willing to take a Mountain Dugong, even if it's not the best move-wise off the bat, because 16 moves is a lot. Give me Metronome. Gonna be a lot of Never mind, no Mountain Dugong for Mia. Truant? Are you fucking kidding me? Bruh. I wasted a Pokeball on you. How could you? How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. Oh, speaking of Octillery. So, Octillery is up to 11 moves in this patch, and I'm going to show you something if it pops up here. Corsola gets 13. Kind of nice. Corsola's nice. Again, these move learn sets are directly copied from Heart Gold Soul Silver, because to me, that is like the peak of moves. I feel like you don't want to have black and white move levels, because there's just too many moves at that point, but this feels bad. This feels fair and fine. All right, yeah, look at this. So you no longer get 3 moves at 22. Instead, you get 6 moves before the end of level 25, and then it's 29, 36, 42, 48, 55. Like, those move levels are not nice by any stretch of the imagination. They're definitely a lot different. So, I'm just marking some stuff as red real quick, because I have a lot of notifications that just randomly popped up all at once. There we go. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do a lot of things to this that I didn't even really know what was within the realm of possibility until a couple days ago. Now I do. I can tell you all, this is not going to be the last copy, or not the last thing that I do to this. We're gonna make this as good as we can. Alright, I'm just looking for Octillery. Trying to get a level 6 at least, because reasons that are pretty obvious. What the heck? Okay. Slowly but surely. Basically, I'm just waiting on the people to deliver the monitor, and they're literally like really close. So once they do, I'll get that set up. I'm very excited about that. Like I said, it's always been a dream of mine to have 4 monitors. I just obviously I couldn't afford it when I was younger. I can now. It's really cool. Get in the ball, Octillery. Fuck. Wait, Rock Slide. Get in the ball. Oh. Alright, let's see what happened here. What was that Octillery? Seemed pretty good. I could be wrong, but it did seem good. No, no. I mean, it had high special attack, so that part I was correct on, but nah, we'll go to the next seed. Run it again, let's go. Just y'all wait till I have everything the way I want it, and I do that first stream after everything is the way that I want it, and I just fucking crank out like 1,000 seeds in one day, because you know it's gonna happen. You know it's gonna happen. Like, y'all know me. I mean, we're in the lab. Drain Punch is legal in the lab. Boom. Ha! Yeah, that's right. You missed. Good job, dipshit. So this is a mixed attacker, but it's not a bad mixed attacker. I just don't think it makes sense to run. Oh, well, maybe. I mean, the defenses are good. Not good. Excuse me. The defenses are bad, but the physical attack's pretty good. Special attack's pretty good. You could almost run this. I think. I don't know. It's weird because the things that work in other versions of this game may not work in this one. We may be looking at a completely different meta. I don't know. It's going to be hard to tell until we, you know, are able to fully, like, release and have a bunch of people testing it. Like, that's something that is a little unfortunate in this case, but that's okay. Ludicolo. I mean, I could go for a Ludicolo if it's any good. Seems kind of ludicrous, but like, So was Ludacris, and nobody gave him shit. Oh, that pun landed horribly. Okay, get in the ball. Beautiful. We have a Ludicolo. Okay, this is not very good. Alright, what's over here? Chicken. Chicken Little. No Chicken Little. Numel. We have Smokin' Joe. I'll pass. You know, Smokin' Joe's cool and all, but I would prefer, you know, a lot of other things, honestly. Oh, look, it's that Abomination Pokemon. Ice Shard. Shit. Ice Shard. Stop. I feel like that's not enough damage. No, I'm not going to trust my instincts. My instincts always get me in trouble. Alright, Pokemon, switch. Bruh, come on! It's so close! I mean, I'm gonna run it, but... Aw, come on! Why can't Drain Punch be legal? And yes, Drain Punch is still illegal. Obviously. Oh, well that was lucky. I won't lie about that. That was... Needle Arm! Needle Arm! Yes! You know what? Get out of here, Drain Punch. We don't need it. Let's go. Nidoking. Okay, Poison Ground. How do I deal with this? Spadef Drop. Okay. I'm going to Potion here. So we have a chance. And I'm gone. Damn. That's unfortunate. Next seed. See what I mean, though? It's hard to tell if this is ultimately going to be easier. Because, honestly, I'm not sure. I think there's definitely a lot of things that could happen in both directions with this. So, yeah. Did homie literally stop in a parking lot and, like, go pee? Actually, the location of where he's at is actually, I think, the sex shop. Oh, that's good. That's good. Wait, no it's not. No it's not. No it's not. Wait, disregard. We're good. All right, ping me. Let's go. Not ping me. Move me. Take me. Give me this. This is a mon that Shell Smash is not good on. Look, I legitimately was okay, so I was like looking at the map to see where my Amazon driver was, right? And he was parked in the parking lot, and I'm like, is that the sex shop? No, I just wasn't looking right. But if it was, it'd be worth laughing. Charm? No. Ew. Alright, Toxic needs to come off here. Or, not Toxic, but whatever TM06 is. Gaster Acid, excuse me. Give me a different poison-flavored TM, I guess. Hi, Dragonite. Please don't kill me. Please, no. Okay, we're good. We're safe. Everything is fine. But, yeah, I'm very excited, y'all. I hope everyone's had a good week so far, by the way. I know we're 2 days in. You know, hopefully everybody is, you know, getting ready for their Wednesday. Remember, tomorrow's Wednesday, and then it's Thursday, and then it's Friday. We're almost to the weekend. We're all almost there. We just got to keep on hanging on, keep on pushing forward, keep on doing what we do, you know? It's all we can do, right? Let's see. I'm just going to kind of go over here, and we're going to take a look at these three mons over here and just see. There's a Shroomish. That's cool. Clefairy. Nah. Third mon. Uwu. Owo. Ironhead. That hurts. Now, eventually, something I would love to do is if I could figure it out, find a way to kind of like, you know, Kaizo a Johto ROM hack, but that's a ways off. I don't think I've got nearly enough brain cells for that yet. I'm gonna try my best to learn though. I'm gonna learn coding a little bit, maybe not like a lot, cause like I don't think I'm smart enough to learn everything about coding, but I would like to learn a little, and then I also want to learn more about the weather, and that's kind of where my focus is gonna be as far as like things I do after work outside of stream. So that's gonna be pretty cool. I'm very excited. There's definitely a lot of cool stuff going on my end here. Shelter, the Clissie, but you know, without the cloister shell. It's a shelter shell. I mean, you know, it just sticks its tongue out. It's just kind of there. All right, Kadabra, nothing great there. Let's see. There's 3 more mons here. By the way, Kadabra, the Alakazam line actually gets benefited by this patch a lot because you go from like 8 to 11 moves. It matters. Shellussy, oh no. Oh, I'm in pain, but also fair. Very, very fair. Come on. Show me 3 more mons. Sometimes I know I get into like this weird mode where I'm like, 3 more mons, or come on, come on. I'm actually trying to fill dead air with random comments sometimes that are, when it comes to like random commentary, right? I know dead air is bad. And what I mean by dead air is like when you're quiet when you're streaming, you don't want to like sit there and be silent because then like, you know, what's the point? You could just be like watching literally anything else. I also try to engage as much as I can, but I will be the first to admit I need to work on that a little better. Alright, so there's still 3 mons. Somehow, someway, we have literally seen 13 Kadabras before we've seen anything else. 22 mons before we've seen the other 3 spawns. Hi! Hi there, cheeks! Wow, okay. If it's good, I would be thrilled, because I really want to win with this. It's not good, is it? No, it's kind of good. It's kind of good, right? I'm gonna cope on it. Fuck it. Fuck it. It looks like mons that I take to the E4 all the time, routinely. I say that in jest, partially, because we've seen the mons that I end up putting deep in the game for no fucking reason. It's always mons like this. Never fails. 9. Soul Rock. But yeah, you see 14 moves. That takes for Alligator from being at the bottom of the water type tier to putting it damn near the top. And that is why I did this patch. Because I want to give mons a chance. Alright, well, let's heal. And then I guess we continue. Effects 4, that's so nice here. Also, since we're a special attacker, depending on what moves we get going forward, like we still have 12 moves. We can learn literally almost anything at this point. We're gonna go Earthquake. Alright, homie. Snore. We're gonna take Snore over Spiderweb in case I get put to sleep. If I get put to sleep, then I have another special attack I can click. Otherwise, we just click E-Sense. Not a huge deal. Alright, level 15. Let's see what we get at 15. Come on, baby. Swellow. Give me an E-Sense on it. Homie's out for blood. Damn. Give me a potion. Ow. E-Quake. E-Sense? E-Sense? I did not like that. Steamroller. What the fuck does that do? It's 65 damage. I don't know if it's physical or special. I'm too lazy to look it up. Let's forget Head Smash. Beautiful. Actually, that's pretty good. Let's click it in the tracker and see. Inflicts regular damage, makes contact, 30% chance of flinch. It seems pretty good. There we go. Lived at 3 hit points. That's all you gotta do. Just keep living. That's how this game works. You know, you don't gotta be great at this game. You just gotta keep on living. That's all you can do. Honestly, this game's a lot like life in general. Sometimes you just gotta keep on living and Hope for the best. Flappy's up. E-Sense. Cook it. Easy. Easy. Machamp, E-Sense it. Yeah. 17. Fur it. Part of the inspiration for all of this, by the way, I do have to say, is the person that was my friend who is no longer in the community. His idea was actually to eventually expand, like try and like bring the ROM hacking community as well as the Kaizo community closer. And actually, I agree with him on that. Because ultimately, like, if we can figure out how to bring those two communities together, all of us benefit. So for whatever that's worth. Ow! Alright, there we go. Beautiful. Now we're gonna go fight Rival. And then, honestly, this will be an actual Brock prediction, because I don't know if this goes far. Honestly, this will be a good test of what this patch can do if we get past Brock. Because this will tell you if an easier Mon... Like, this Mon isn't great, right? This is a decent Mon with potential, but it's not great. This will tell you right here if this patch is easier. Problem is, you're still going to have the same problems getting past Brock you would otherwise. Although your moveset might be better. 2-hit on E... 3-hit on E-Sense. There we go. And that is a wrap on our Rival. Let's go ahead and pop in a prediction real quick. Do we beat Brock? Yes or no? I will give you all 2 minutes to go ahead and get in on the prediction. This is the time to do so. And we're just going to kind of go ahead and go to Pewter so that we're at least ready to go. I don't know if we beat Brock or not, honestly. I'm very 50-50 on it. Brock has been easy so far. But that doesn't mean that Brock is easy as much as it means I got lucky. We'll see. Yeah, friends, get in on the prediction. Any doubters in there? I know there's always doubters in me. People love to doubt me because, let's be real, I'm the GOAT. Well, I'm not the GOAT, but if I were the GOAT, that would be something I would totally say. No, I wouldn't. That's a lie. But look, at the end of the day, believers, doubters, whatever you are, do what you have to. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to play Kaizo and make people wonder why I exist. Those are like the two functions I have in life. So, yeah. I'll just go ahead and heal real quick. Doubters, you have less than a minute left if you want to get in on this prediction. If there are no doubters, I will have to cancel it. And I don't really want to do that. So, you know, if y'all would like to have a prediction, feel free to get in on that. There we go. We do have believers and doubters. That is beautiful. Love to see it. Yeah. Oh, good. My package should be here soon. That's awesome. Let's go. I also have a power strip coming because I need to... my work setup's like over here, right? And my extension cords are like over here. I need to kind of cut down that distance a little bit, especially with, you know, 4 monitors now, so... You know. I think these each have like 8 ports, which is nice, because I'll need them, honestly. Probably get more if I like these. Alright, so, we do have to get past this trainer. Oh boy. Mankey? I did not like that. I did not like that at all. Okay. See what we can do. Oh, look. A carp. That Magikarp was not nice. I did not like that. 2 down. Okay, but if Brock is all babies... Fine. There we go. Gotta keep myself alive at all costs. 21 is ring out. What the fuck does this do? I forget. This one I will Google because I have no fucking idea what ring out does. Oh, I have a fucking monitor up here. What am I doing? I could literally, like, pop it up. Okay, it's a special counterpart to Crush Grip. Yo, Limpan, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. Limpan, how was the stream? Tell me all about it. Let me give you a shout out real quick. Back to square one, but only one away from 400. Y'all know what you gotta do. Follow Limpan if you haven't. Help Limpan gets 400. You know what to do. Yo, Big O Dash, welcome in. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. I hope everyone's doing well. Real quick, I need to go get that. I'll be right back. Friends, give me a sec. I'm getting a monitor. So, yeah. Watch out, Blue. Excuse me, baby. Thank you. All right, fantastic. We have a monitor. I'll deal with this during ad break probably, but like I said, y'all have made a lot of stuff possible. You can't see this because it's a fucking brown screen, but hey, you know, welcome in everybody. I hope y'all are doing well. If you don't know me, let me sit down and actually introduce myself. I'm Mia. I am a Kaizo streamer who is trying to make innovations in the communities. Limpan, I'm not doing NatDex. It's close to NatDex, but it's not quite NatDex. Let me go ahead and real quick just finish this off. There we go. Brock down, of course. Basically what this is, Limpan, is it's Gen 3 FireRed. You have the Gen 4 and 5 moves added, but not all of them because, unfortunately, for whatever reason, there are a couple that we just can't get working properly. But on top of that, I've made it so that the Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Platinum learn sets are in this game. So basically, it's supposed to be accessibility for people who maybe they don't want to use the DS emulator, or there are some people that we know that, you know, can't run the DS emulator for whatever reason. So basically, it's partially that, and it's partially because it's like been a dream of mine to do something like this. So it's honestly a super cool thing that I'm very excited about. But yeah, I'm gonna be creating a lot of stuff going forward. Hopefully, that's the goal anyway. I'm gonna try to learn coding specifically for this. Yo, we got Limpan to 400. Hell yeah, y'all. I'm proud of y'all. That's great. That's good stuff. Let's go. This is what we do around here, friends. We help out people. It's important that we do that, and I'm so glad that y'all helped out. Also, this is a new power strip I got. I don't know if y'all can see that. Here, this will help. Yeah, we're gonna plug this in. Has 8 outlets. This is cool. I didn't even know they made 8 outlet power strips, honestly. It's pretty cool. All right, that goes there. And then, I know words are hard. Of course, Limpan, I got you. Look, no matter how big I get, if I stay this size forever, if I get to 1,000 followers, if I get to fucking 10,000 followers, if I start averaging 75 viewers, great. Yo, Lilac, thank you for the 10 subs. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's super awesome of you.
Thank you so much.
You hit Kapateki, Stinkstonk, Nightarn, the Purple Ranger, Shady, Octopus, Gammy, IB999. You hit Lish, that's great. Shogundi. Yo, that's awesome. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate that. No matter what I do, where I go from here, I want to make sure that it's clear that no matter what, I'm going to try to help y'all out as much as I can. It's very important to me. So, yeah. All right. Let me fucking... What the fuck did they do to this? Okay, I see what they have done. They have taped it. Let me just go ahead and just... Shoop. Yes, I am legitimately going to have 4 monitors set up. Why? Because I hate myself, apparently. No, the reason is because I might start doing, like, severe weather coverage at some point. And so I want to have as many monitors as I can, because to do that, you have to have so much up at once. Like, even the small coverage I was doing a year back, or a little bit this year even, it's not easy because you have to have so much open at once. This kind of, like, mitigates that problem a little bit. So, I wish this monitor would open. That'd be cool. Can I get sponsored by a monitor company? That'd be cool. Storm Chaser, I'm not storm chasing. But I will storm track. Storm Tracker might work. But we'll see kind of how all that goes down. All right. Meh. The only reason I'm messing with this right now, by the way, y'all, is because I know that I have it basically ready to set up. So, I have a monitor addiction. Oh, no, I don't. This base? See this base? We don't need this. Get out of here. Yo, Con, welcome. Con, hold on. How did you injure yourself? Can I just ask you how you injured yourself badly enough to end up in the hospital, but only had a few cuts? Like, that feels like a good question. Pro gamer moves. More monitors means more gaming. Exactly. All right, here's the power cord it looks like. Beautiful. This is an Acer monitor, by the way. Acer, I trust Acer a lot. Very good stuff, usually. Okay, these can go over here. Sorry about the styrofoam ASMR. Not on purpose. But the only reason I'm doing this is because I have this ready. This thing here. I'm going to screw it to the back of the monitor and I'm going to mount it. So it's going to take me like 2 seconds once I actually like get this unboxed. You want a third monitor as well? One of those days? They're expensive. You have to save for the indie trip. That's fair. Well, what I will say is this. You know, do whatever you need to get through. Like, that's a super important thing to note. This thing better have HDMI compatibility, by the way, because if it doesn't, I'm going to cry. Okay, good, it does. You know how many monitors just don't have HDMI for some reason? It's kind of weird. You have cuts, can't tell how bad, stay here for a few... What the fuck? Okay. That's a thing. Oh. That. I'm gonna have to deal with this later. Oh boy. So, for the moment, I am going to put this over here. And I'm gonna figure out what to do with that a bit later. Because it doesn't have a monitor mount on the back. So that's unfortunate. But I will figure that out later because I'm lazy. And so, like, yeah. What do you mean you can't tell how bad? You know, that's a very good question. Thank you for the hype train, by the way. I really appreciate it. Y'all are honestly way too kind to me. I'm just here to help, you know. I'm just here to help the community and... Are you fucking kidding me? Wow, alright. That's not what I wanted to have happen. But apparently, splash. No, he has a spiky penis! You know how much I laughed when I fucking heard Chaco say that? Like, I fucking died. Yo, thank you for the hype train. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, there's a new hype train emote. It's a kitty with a medal? Let's fucking go. I love that. Gatewood 100%. Fair. With those 10 subs, it makes your chance. Lilac, I appreciate that, but now I'm in pain thinking about that. Oh, God! Twitch, Ragey! Yeah. You spit out your water. You're in the hospital. Right? Like, what? How you gonna spit your water? You know what? I'm not gonna question it. I have a weird idea that's a terrible idea, so I'm not gonna do it. But if I did... that was before? Oh, okay, fair. That was before hospital. Okay, that makes sense. Y'all, I'm laying down. Or not laying down, laying back. I'm having a good time. I'm relaxed. I hope y'all are having a good time. That's always the goal, you know. I know it's not always a perfect situation. By the way, how is this for alligator alive? This thing's kind of bad. Like, it initially looked great. It might end up ending up great. But right now, it's not great. You know, that's fair. That's fair. So you have 100 times 5. Yeah, Lilac, I appreciate that more than you know. Honestly, I know that it probably looks like I'm not taking it seriously because I'm laying back, but I'm laying back because I'm just trying to relax a little bit. Honestly, I appreciate you more than you know. I may not be the most vocal person in the world, but that's because I'm not like a super vocal person when it comes to like, I feel like sometimes if you talk too much about how thankful you are, sometimes it can lose its meaning. And like, yeah, that's it's not what I'm trying to do, if that makes sense. All right, yeah, we're gonna move on to this trainer. I do appreciate it, but obviously, Lilac, what I will tell you is this, and I'm sure anyone else would tell you this: make sure you're taking care of yourself first. That is the most important thing. You are numero uno. All right, we have Dragon Breath. Let's fucking go. IRL, you're antisocial, so you rarely talk to people you don't know. Yeah, honestly, it's hard for me to do that as well. And I'll be straight up about that. It's definitely something that I've gotten better about over time, but it's not super easy, honestly. So I get it. I understand completely. All right, let's go. You know, I find it really surprising, by the way, that this monitor doesn't have a monitor or stand mount, because literally every one of these monitors I have has a monitor mount, except for that one. Like, what? Now that you got the raise, you can afford it. That's fair. As long as you're being smart about it, that's the main thing I'm worried about. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. And I will say that until I'm blue in the face. Because, damn it, people need to know to take care of themselves. It's important. Also, make sure you hydrate. Who's had those schemes we won't see this year or next year? Which schemes specifically? Very important. There we go. Yeah, of course. Good. I have Mountain Dew over here. I mean, it's not really hydrating, but it works. We vibing. We having a good time over here. All right. Yeah, no, I'm a very happy person at the moment. There's a lot of really good stuff happening, and I'm very excited to show you all the potential that we have, you know? All the things that Kat and I want to do. Hopefully we're able to accomplish them, you know? It's one of our biggest barriers is going to be time. And then another one is going to be beta testing stuff, which is my job, right? I'm the beta tester. Oh, the Mahindra and the Hawkeye scheme? Gotcha. That makes sense. Dragon Breath, go. The Hawkeye scheme is really good, for sure. Alright, I'm just gonna heal real quick, and then we're gonna come back. Still very odd that NASCAR is being sponsored by colleges randomly. Like, I'll never, like, understand that, because, like, why? Like, I'm not sure the market makes sense that they're targeting there, but, you know, whatever. I'm not the person in charge of that. Oh no. Oh yeah! Sorry, I had to be the Kool-Aid person for a sec. Let me sell some shit. We don't need that. That sucks. That's not useful. Here, let's get 31 repels and not lose the shed this time, please. If I lose the shed, I'm gonna... I don't know. If I lose the shed a second time tonight, I might cry. Makes mod to immediately remove shed from the game. I wouldn't do that. College you graduate from was on Biffle's card? Really? Noted. That's pretty cool, honestly. Repel, let's go. Vice grip. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna go underground. The items should work. Or they didn't. Weird. Whatever, that's fine. Hopefully they'll just spawn after 1500 steps then, but I literally have no clue. Honestly, all the college schemes that Biffle had were very solid schemes. I do agree with that. E-Sense, get Spinda out of here. Let's go. Seal? E-Sense. Easy. Okay. Alright, give me that. Black Belt check. Shadow Ball check. By the way, Shadow Ball being a TM is not great news, because that means we can't learn it via TM, meaning we have to learn it via level up, or else we don't see it. Not like a horrible thing, but I'm not happy about it. Like, I would like to, like, learn Shadow Ball. It seems good. I don't know. But Cacturn learns 14 moves in this. That's so cool. So many moves. Hunt Brothers look a bit better on Lagana than they did Harvick. I don't disagree with that. I'm kind of with you. By the way, you're starting to see the level gap increase. And as usual, generally in Kaizo, when you see the level gap increase like this, you tend to end up in a very good situation. Alright, give me E-Sense. Boom. Charmander down. 28. Alright, Exploud. Honestly, this has been a really, really easy Mount Moon, and that scares me. Middle, you got it. I'll make a note of that, provided that we, get the chance to do that. Perfect. Okay, what's up here? Dragon Scale, nice. Ledian? Okay, give me a... Give me Dragon Breath on that. Okay, interesting. Ledian is very good special defensively. That's not ideal. There we go, Ledian down. We're good. Why am I defeating these trainers early? Like, I don't need to. Wobbuffet. Boom. It's down. Okay, Gloom. We're going to Deep Breath. Nice. Silk Scarf check. I eventually also want to get the X items on here, like the X patches, rather. I got you, Con. Your song request looks like it went in, so that's good. Dragon Breath. Like, I've got a lot of ideas. I cannot begin to tell you the amount of ideas I have. It's just going to be a matter of learning how to handle them. Blast Burn, okay. Wee hee 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 hee. What? I've never said that. Wee hee hee hee. Effect Spore! Ha ha ha! Get wrecked, Murkrow. You like that? You like that? Usually it's y'all that do it to me. Focus Band check, and now we continue. Just keep on moving. Oh, the duck sound. You mean Wobbuffet? Okay, I've already battled you. I need to battle you. This Mon might get better with the move. That's all I can be thinking right now. Headbutt. Not that move. We get a move at 32. Maybe 32 will be nice. And then I think it might be 36 question mark, but I'm uncertain on that. I'm going to move that up here. Alright, minimize this. Honestly. Alright, cool. Level 30. 2 more levels. E-Sense. Come on, give me another move. Level 32 needs to be a really strong move to have a chance to win with this, to be honest. I don't feel great about this run right now. Like, I feel like it's okay. but not elite. It's not, you miss your cats? They'll be there. You'll be home soon, and you'll be able to give the kitties all the love and affection you want. Speaking of love and affection, wait till this little blob gets love and affection later. It's going to be beautiful. Alright, let's see. Okay. We're gonna come over here. Septiles up. Knock it out. Fucking ice shard, dude. Come on. You don't need to ice shard me. That's mean. Okay, let's see. Give me Dragon Breath? Dragon Breath? One more Dragon Breath, maybe? Alright, fine. Cool. That is the full clear of Mount Moon. I'm not sure if that was skill or luck, or if the game's easy. I'm not really sure what to make of that. But we survived. I'm thankful I'm thankful there's no Metal Burst in the game, right? But I'm thankful it didn't happen. Okay, I'm gonna count repels. 1. Cardinals versus Pirates should be a good game. Hopefully. I'm not a baseball person myself, but I do think that, you know, if I were, I'd be probably a Cardinals fan. Don't tell Austin that. Austin might rage. 5. 6. Or a Reds, because I live in Cincinnati now, I guess. 7. I'm counting repels to count steps, basically. 8. Or wait, this is 9, sorry. 10. 11. He would. He absolutely would. You are not wrong. 12. 13. 14. 15, and one more for safe measure. 16. I have 80 speed. I'm not really worried about outrunning stuff. Okay, the step item still didn't spawn. Ah, fuck it. I'm gone. I'll figure out the step item problem later, because it spawned for me earlier, so I have no idea why it wouldn't spawn now, but not a huge deal at this point. I have another run, but I don't feel as good about this one, to be honest with y'all. Like, I'm very much one of those people where I'm a realist about it, right? I don't know that this Mon is going to win or even get close to it, but I do think I'm putting on a show, and that's the key. Combustion, we're going to E-sense it. Swallow, we're going to E-sense it. Ow! Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I could do about that. Like, even if I heal there, like, that Swellow's attack had to be huge. So what was that Swellow's attack? Let's find out. First of all, double kick, shadow sneak. Special moves were not... Oh. I see. I see. Bruh. Come on. Something I want to see, honestly, Con, is I want to see, like... I want to see customization. Because that's part of what made NR 2003 and iRacing so great, is customization. That is, like, the main thing that I care about at this point with that. So... Oh, I was looking at Swallow. That thing had to be big. Oh, pure power. Yep, that would do it. That would do it. That's the big suck. Well. More than likely it'll happen since it's being made by iRacing. I fucking hope so. I really do. But, friends, I'm going to go ahead and end here. Honestly, we got 2 runs out of this, so I have no complaints, no regrets. I want to keep working on this tonight and try to fix the step item problem. So that's what I'm going to do. If y'all need me, just DM me. I'll make a section of the Discord for like suggestions and my release plans so that y'all know what's going on. I think that's probably a better place to store it than a Google Doc anyway. And I was thinking about storing it in a Google Doc, but honestly, then y'all can see what I'm kind of thinking. But yeah, let me go ahead and find a raid target, friends. Thank you so much for being here today. I would stay longer, but I am honestly beat from work, so I really wanted to finish this seed tonight. It was important to me, you know, because I like trying new things and I like winning and all that. Yeah, let me just, yeah, no worries, thank you. Let me just see here. I'm just gonna see something. Oh, good. Here, let's go raid Falcon. Falcon raided us recently, so we can get Falcon back. Plus, he's Falcon. He's fucking... I almost just raided streaming Falcob. Yeah, no worries, no worries. You would want to recreate the moment thing in NASCAR 25? I think that's a given, but, you know, we'll have to see. Okay, this is gonna be our raid message. Just that. That's it. That's the whole raid message. Falcon will understand immediately. So just go ahead, copy paste that in. We're gonna go visit Falcon. Friends, thank you so much for being here today. I will be back again Thursday. We're gonna be doing some Mario Party practice for the big Mario Party tournament on Friday. And then Saturday we're gonna probably be doing some of this. Maybe I might try to code a little bit on stream too. We'll kind of see how it goes. But that is kind of the plans for the week, and love y'all. I will see you on Thursday. Take care of yourselves. Make sure you hydrate.